morning. It's Saturday morning, and I wanted to use a razor that was a part of the Gillette company's history. In the United States, it was sold as the Gillette Knack. In other parts of the world, it was sold as the Slim Twist. It basically had a mechanism on top where you would hold it, rotate, and put a blade in. And it had a handle completely of plastic composite. Now, the reason why this was so important in Gillette's history is if you look at any of the razors that Gillette made in the mid-50s to 60s, you could see this is a good metal that's been laid, it's been coated and chromed, and the production of these, while Gillette was able to produce them fairly cheaply, they were still it's still a pretty intensive product to make. In the early 60s, Gillette was really taken over and couldn't compete with the number of blades that were coming out from companies, starting with Wilkinson Sword, that produced the first stainless steel blade, followed by Persana, followed by Schick. What Schick also was able to do was, Schick had been the king of the injector razors at one time. They came out with a razor with a composite plastic handle, so it didn't have to be laid and coated and chromed and everything else. It had a thinner head, so I'll put it up against, let's say, a super speed. So the head was thinner, which would help the person as far as the under the nose area. It also gave a milder shave, but it became very popular, and it was very cheap for them to produce these razors. As a matter of fact, this razor was free with a pack of blades in 1974, the Schick Krona. So in the late 60s, Gillette came out, and it was really a response to the Krona. They came out with the Knack or the Slim Twist. The entire handle is completely a plastic composite. You can actually take the top mechanism off, and the mechanism here, I understand, is aluminum, so it didn't need to be coated or anything. Then the top head was now almost as thin as the Schick. The blade laid a little flatter, and it gave a milder shave than the super speeds. But the public liked it, and Schick could make these so cheaply. They were actually giving them away free. I remember my father opening a pack of Gillette blades. There was a free Knack in it, and he just took the razor, threw it in the drawer, because he was going to use the blades with his super speed. And I don't even know what happened to the Knack. It might have been thrown out, whatever. But by the mid-70s, Gillette found that it could make a lot more money by producing the Track 2, where you would pay more money for the blades. The blades became the tail that wagged the dog. They could make more money for producing less, and the public bought it up, and they basically phased themselves out of the double edge market. But the Gillette Slim Twist or Knack still remains a very good razor. Despite its cheap production, it gives a mild but effective shave, and used correctly, they're on antique shops, they're on eBay. You can pick them up for less than $10 almost anywhere. So that's what I'm going to be using today, and that's a little bit of history. Since it's such a mild razor, I like to use a sharp blade in it. If you're not a cheapskate like me, then by all means use your feathers or your Astras or your Kai blades. If you're cheap like I am, my favorite sharp blade at the moment is the Rainbow blades by Lord, but whatever your favorite sharpest blade is, because the razor lays a little flatter, you're going to have to give it a little more angle. This is where it shines in the little crevices area. Very good first pass. I'll finish my shave and give my final comments. So with a sharp blade, with the 3 passes and a few pickups, very good shave. It's not aggressive. If you like more efficient razors, this isn't the one for you. It's not balanced at all. It's head heavy, and that's why I wouldn't recommend it for a newbie. But if you have to shave every day, like I do for a professional job or whatever, or you just want to experience a different style of razor or have a little bit of history, this is an excellent razor to pick up, and you can get an excellent shave from it. I'm going to finish with a little Stetson. Patriots are playing later today. Of course, Patriot fans would be ecstatic if Tom Brady was in another Super Bowl or possibly win another Super Bowl. That would really secure him as the greatest of all time. But we got to play the games. Cheap Shaver out.